Hello, Libra. This is your positive, blessed messages for the next couple of weeks. Some of these don't always seem positive, but they are. Usually they're a lot about recognition, I find, and awakening, but not always. Cancer just got a beautiful read, so. All right, dropping yours all over the place. That means I should get to it. Cards are already shuffled. Let's get right on into it. Avoiding a tower. That's pretty sweet. Change that might also be avoided, so who knows, but is a faded energy coming in no matter what it is. This means something that you can't stop. You're faded. It's going to happen whether you want it to or not. So even though you're avoiding the tower, there's some change that maybe not ready for. It's happening anyways, but it might be calling on you to do something. So, hey, we will see. We will find out. That's what this is all about. Like, share, subscribe. You know how all the rest of that kind of stuff goes. Subscription costs you absolutely nothing. It just tells you what is actually going on, okay, and when. Comments in the comments below. Ask any questions that you like. Ooh, Empress. Change in Empress. Empress and Six of Cups. Definitely learning from the past when it comes down to stuff. Any questions you have. Love, success, self-awakening, all of those things. It could be you cheating, whoever, man. That's the stuff that I'm all about, is getting you to your happiness period. There's more to do here, man. Definitely check out the videos that I have on the rest of my page. It's all about your questions, and I'll be doing some more of that stuff lately. This is interesting stuff here, Libra. What do we got going on, man? Jumping to the front here, that just might be my own problem, but interesting. You have got the whole King of Wands, clarifying the courage here, and the Three of Wands. There's a definite something you need to move on, whether you want it to or not. This is going to happen, okay? So there's definitely going to be something you need to do. I'm telling you what, the vibe I'm getting without even looking at this any further, is that Libra's really good at thinking things through, right? You're really good at putting that stuff in your head and philosophizing all that stuff over and over again in your head. And it's this like sort of internal turn on, right? It's this like spiritual erection kind of thing going on, and it's like just really cool. But sometimes you need to put some things into play. What I'm getting is, especially with the next second half of the week here, I don't know, something to do with Mars and then Neptune later on. Watch your reactive side of things, okay? Let things flow, and there's a need to roll with the flow. When you're with the flow, whether you don't like the flow or not, even if it stinks, when you're with the flow, it's like, okay, I'm seeing the current. It tells me where to go. Now I can steer the ship. What you can't do is turn the ship around and go against the current and say, hell, F you. You can't do that. It's not going to work. This is saying I need to flow with the current and actually maybe just kind of like jut off where I need to, or I need to walk on the side of the riverbank, whatever it is, okay? You need to flow with things a little bit. There's something about your reaction here. Now, whether this says that or not, I have no idea. I read intuitively, so that's what I'm getting. So with the Tower in reverse fallen, we have got the Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, see, here's this very naive, innocent side of things. And there's something more to do about what it is that you are attracting with the Empress here. And the whole King, and that goes to the King of Wands. So it's definite evolution when it comes down to, look at this. You got the Page of Wands in reverse. Definite, much more immature energy. And boom, you all grow it up on over here, man, no matter what. The change is how you see things and how you learn from the past. What I'm really seeing here is things that you may literally walk away from or react to. This tells you where it is that you're going, okay? Because you go from the Eight of Cups to the Six of Cups. Now, this is not a bad thing. Where you're going, you got to pay attention to the lessons of the past. This is a pause, okay? So you may have avoided a bit of a tower over here. So remember the big thing about avoidance, okay? The big thing, and there's so much about avoidance lately. I'd put a post on my Instagram, check that out. It'll definitely tell you about the whole avoidance stuff. And that's what I'm seeing here, is that you've definitely walked away from stuff. I think what this has done is caused a reactive side, where it's like, I've walked away, damn it, I've had enough. It's kind of the way I'm seeing this, because this is walking away, it's not walking to, okay? That's just how I'm seeing this part of it, especially with this naive energy here. Because you're protected here, okay? And what this whole thing does, is supposed to take you to you. That's where the little critter there is, right in the center there, and guided by all this kind of stuff. That's not to avoid, it's to take you somewhere. Well, here it is diagonally. It's going that way perfectly. You're seeing, wow, what I'm attracting to myself. Maybe I really need to do something differently. I need to respond differently. I need to speak differently, whatever, is address things differently. But the way you get to that is by taking a look at how you've done things in the past. Take a look at the conflicts in the past. Be very vulnerable and honest with yourself. I'm sorry, you cannot be authentic without vulnerability. Bottom line, period, okay? That wisdom will not happen otherwise. You have to have vulnerability to have authenticity. If you're not being authentic, you are lying to yourself. And here it is where it's like hiding from something about yourself. And that's the way I'm seeing it, is hiding something from yourself and not recognizing it. That's where the change has to happen, okay? That's learning from the past. What did you bring to you? This is the patterns. Why have I brought this to me all the time? Why do I always end up here? Why am I always flying off the handle? Why am I always reactive? Why am I always whatever? Or thinking and not doing? Or why am I doing without thinking? Okay, that's the unhealthy Libra. Now you may be thinking things out, but if you're still reactive, there's something else that is unhealed. Get it? That's the big picture here. That's the demons that you need to face. Okay, that's the demons. If he's, oh no, YouTube's going to freak out, bite me. So really, that's the demons that you actually need to face here. Okay, see, my demons face as I say, bite me. So, so the King of Wands is saying, I'm waking up to this and I'm going to follow these passions of mine, but I need to do it the right way. Okay. There's not just waiting for opportunity. I am seeing opportunity, but there's something that waits for me to act on it. Ain't nothing going to happen until you act on it. Okay. Bottom line. So just give me a little more clarity in this past here. What's all this stuff about here? 5 of coins, but it's in reverse, which is good. It's seeing a bit of a different direction. It's the choices that you make. Yeah. Choices who you team up with, who you pair up with. I don't think this is about love. I think it's the decisions you make of who you choose to interact with, but more I see how you interact with others. That's how I'm seeing these two together. Okay. Because this really came out this way. It is how you interact with others, how you look at others, how you respond to them. Good part about the 5 of coins. 5 of coins is a great one to turn it around. It is seeing things differently. And I'm really seeing that as the choices you make when it comes to other people. Yeah. Bingo. Snap. Clarity. Look at the big wands happening here, right? Tapping into that thing. You're tapping into this clarity. This is that vision. This is that recognition. Like, wow, that spark, right? Recognizing that sometimes you need to temper the spark a little bit, okay? Or just put it in the right direction, shall we say. What's the stuff from the past here then? What is that? The Magician, it's how you've responded to things. King of Cups, yeah. Bingo. All the stuff that happens is how you choose to do life, but coming from an unsettled place, okay? That's it, boom. Exactly what I said to you before here. This is just clarifying what I said, okay? It's how you do unsettled emotions, or how emotions make you feel unsettled. And that is the way that you've been responding to things. And that's the learning from the past that you need to get, okay? I think that's what you're actually awakening to. Knight of Wands, look at all this passion going forward, man. Bingo. So really, I think what this is doing, this is changing how you go about doing things, and go for it. If it is somebody you've been sort of pairing up with, and I don't see this as a relationship romantic, it could be somebody that's at a distance into how you're doing this, or it is something that you're going for, but you're going for it differently. But this, I'm really hearing you need to pay attention to this, because you think going about it differently, you may not be in some ways. So somebody might hold you to that, by the way. It's like, whoa, chill out. We can't do this. Got to do this, right? So who's your king here, man? King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Swords. Solid, directed, passion, going forward. There's a way we see, yeah. Here's the one thing. Between a wand and a sword, guess which one's going to win, okay? In a fight, the sword's going to win. And this is the way I'm seeing this when it comes to communication, all right? So between these, you cannot have a battle, okay? It needs to be balanced. Passion and how you go about doing things. Solid, going forward, balanced with passion. This is a very harmonious way this can be if you choose for it to be that way. And that's the way I'm seeing it. Death card. You doing it different, man. Bingo. Sweet, unless you deal with a Scorpio, possible. Yeah, love it. This is really good, man. Hermit, done all that stuff. 4 of Wands. I think this is really something very, very balanced here about doing the work and how you choose to do it. This is a very solid partnership. How you're seeing the world, or how you're pairing up. This could be business, whatever it is. Something very, very solid about what you can give and what it is that you can do, because it's doing things differently. And that's the good part about it. Anything more? Really, do you need it? 10 of Cups, yeah. Pay attention to how you do it. This hasn't happened yet. This is coming up. This is coming up. So it's not there yet. So in your future, I see some very harmonious jive going on here. Make sure you are balanced with it, because this can be a powerful team. This can be a powerful team, okay? That changes how you do things, but you need to change how you do this. Don't turn into it a fight, okay? Otherwise, this will never happen, all right? So weigh these things out. Perfect for the Libra. Weigh it out. Very self-aware, because it's a very beautiful thing that you're heading forward to. But until you see you, okay, remember, you're 50% of this equation here. How you see you is what's going to make this a harmonious one or not. All right? Giddy up, Libra. To me and let me know in the comments below how this is actually going, because it looks really good. Take care.